You have been told vegetables are always healthy, but after 60, some common ones could be silently damaging your kidneys, joints, and blood sugar. Seniors, this isn't fear-mongering, it's science. We all grew up hearing the same thing: eat your vegetables, they're good for you. And for the most part, that's true. Vegetables are rich in fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support everything from digestion to immunity. But here's what nobody told us. After the age of 60, your body changes dramatically. Your metabolism slows down, kidney function weakens, digestion becomes more sensitive, and your ability to process certain compounds decreases, which means that some vegetables that once nourished you in your youth could now be doing more harm than good. Yes, even so-called superfoods can become dangerous when eaten the wrong way, or too often in older age. Surprised? You're not alone. Many seniors unknowingly suffer from fatigue, bloating, joint pain, or even kidney issues, and never make the connection that it might be coming from their favorite healthy vegetables. That's why in this video, we're uncovering 5 common vegetables that seniors should either limit or avoid altogether. These aren't obscure plants. They're foods found in most kitchens, often eaten daily. But after 60, they may spike your blood sugar, disrupt your thyroid, inflame your joints, or quietly damage your kidneys. Don't worry, this isn't about fear. It's about awareness and adjustment. In fact, we'll also show you how to prepare these vegetables more safely, or what to eat instead, so you can still enjoy nutritious meals without putting your health at risk. So stay with us, because what you're about to learn could help you feel better, move better, and possibly even add years to your life. Ready? Let's begin.
Vegetable number 1: peas, the sweet saboteur you didn't see coming. They're tiny, sweet, and often tossed into soups, salads, and stir-fries without a second thought. But if you're over 60, peas may not be as innocent as they look. Let's break it down. Peas have a surprisingly high glycemic load, which means they convert into sugar much faster than leafy greens like spinach or kale. For seniors, whose insulin sensitivity naturally declines with age, this rapid sugar release can trigger spikes in blood glucose, followed by crashes that leave you feeling tired, foggy, or craving more carbs. Over time, this puts you at higher risk of type 2 diabetes, even if you've never been diagnosed before. But that's not all. Peas are also high in purines, natural compounds that break down into uric acid. When uric acid levels rise, it can lead to painful gout attacks, especially in the feet and toes. And if you already suffer from joint pain or arthritis, peas could be silently intensifying your discomfort. There's more. Peas contain resistant starches and lectins, tough anti-nutrients that aren't easy for aging digestive systems to handle. If you've been noticing gas, bloating, or abdominal discomfort, your daily dose of peas might be the hidden trigger. So, should you toss peas forever? Not necessarily. But moderation and preparation are key. Cook them thoroughly to reduce their lectin content and pair them with high-fiber foods or healthy fats to slow sugar absorption. Or, consider swapping them out a few days a week for low-glycemic alternatives like zucchini or green beans. Because in your 60s and beyond, even small dietary tweaks, like being smarter about peas, can make a big difference in how you feel every single day. Vegetable number 2: asparagus, the silent kidney strainer most seniors overlook. On the surface, asparagus looks like a green gift from nature. It's low in calories, rich in fiber, and packed with antioxidants like vitamins A, C, E, and K. It's even praised for helping with weight loss and heart health. But what no one tells you is how asparagus could be secretly overworking your kidneys, especially after age 60. One hidden culprit: purines. Yes, asparagus contains them too. Just like peas, purines break down into uric acid. And for aging kidneys, that's bad news. As uric acid builds up, it can trigger gout flares, especially in seniors already prone to joint stiffness or arthritis. But even more quietly, that acid can start to form kidney stones, sharp, painful, and extremely hard on older kidneys. And then there's the diuretic effect. Asparagus increases urination, which might sound like a good detox, but it can actually cause dehydration if you're not drinking enough water, which most seniors aren't. Dehydration doesn't just cause cramps or dizziness, it also makes it harder for your kidneys to flush out toxins, which adds even more strain. For seniors already experiencing reduced kidney function, eating asparagus regularly, especially in large portions, could accelerate kidney wear and tear without any immediate warning signs. The solution? You don't have to give up asparagus completely. But if you have joint pain, high uric acid levels, or signs of kidney strain, it's worth limiting your intake. And always balance it with hydrating foods, like cucumbers or soups, to offset fluid loss. Because when you're over 60, it's not just about eating healthy, it's about eating smart. Even the cleanest vegetables can become health risks if your aging body can't process them the way it used to. Vegetable number 3: corn, the sweet saboteur of senior blood sugar. Corn is everywhere. From grilled corn at family BBQs to popcorn during movie night, it's comforting, familiar, and often considered harmless. But if you're over 60, this golden grain might be doing more harm than good. Let's talk blood sugar. Corn is high on the glycemic index, meaning it turns into sugar fast once digested. For older adults, especially those with insulin resistance, prediabetes, or diabetes, this can be a dangerous spike. Your blood sugar surges, then crashes, leaving you drained, irritable, and craving even more carbs. It's a silent roller coaster, one that slowly chips away at your energy and health. But the problems don't stop there. Corn is also loaded with cellulose, a tough plant fiber the human body struggles to digest. And as we age, we produce fewer digestive enzymes. That's why so many seniors feel bloated, gassy, or even constipated after eating corn. It simply sits in the gut, fermenting, creating discomfort that feels like something else entirely. Worse still, corn is often genetically modified and treated with glyphosate, a controversial herbicide that may disrupt gut bacteria, especially harmful to seniors with already weakened digestion or immunity. And if you're consuming corn in processed forms, like corn syrup in snacks, dressings, or cereals, it's even worse. Hidden sugars and artificial additives turn this once wholesome veggie into a quiet health threat. Does that mean you can't eat corn? Not at all. But be strategic, choose organic, non-GMO corn when possible. Limit portions. Pair it with fiber-rich vegetables and lean proteins to slow digestion. Because after 60, it's not just about taste, it's about how your food treats your body long after you've eaten it. Vegetable number 4: mushrooms, the silent sponge for toxins. Mushrooms have long been praised as nutrient-rich, immune-boosting powerhouses. They're packed with antioxidants, B vitamins, and plant compounds that support brain health. But if you're over 60, there's another side to this so-called superfood you need to know. You see, mushrooms are not your typical vegetable. They're fungi, and they behave like sponges in the soil, absorbing everything around them. That includes heavy metals, pesticides, and toxins from polluted environments. If they're grown in contaminated soil, they bring all of that right onto your plate. And seniors, with slower detox systems and weaker kidneys, may be unable to filter those toxins efficiently. Even store-bought mushrooms aren't always safe. Unless they're certified organic, there's no way to guarantee they haven't absorbed harmful substances like lead, arsenic, or cadmium. Over time, these compounds may contribute to cognitive decline, kidney stress, or even nerve damage, and most people never connect the dots. There's more. White button mushrooms, one of the most common types, contain a compound called agarotine, which may carry carcinogenic risks if eaten raw or undercooked. Many older adults toss mushrooms into salads or barely cook them, unknowingly increasing exposure to this potential threat. And let's not forget digestion. Mushrooms contain chitin, a tough fiber that's hard to break down, especially for older adults with decreased stomach acid. The result? Bloating, gas, or stomach discomfort that's often blamed on aging, not mushrooms. But don't worry, you don't have to quit mushrooms entirely. Cook them well. Choose organic. Eat in moderation. That's the key. Because what you don't know about this quiet vegetable could quietly hurt your health. Vegetable number 5: cabbage, a hidden threat to your thyroid and digestion. Cabbage is often seen as a hero in the vegetable world. It's cheap, versatile, low in calories, and loaded with vitamin C and antioxidants. You'll find it in soups, salads, and even trendy fermented dishes like kimchi and sauerkraut. But if you're over 60, there's more to cabbage than meets the eye, and not all of it is good. Let's talk thyroid health first. Cabbage belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, which also includes broccoli and kale. These veggies contain goitrogens, compounds that can interfere with your thyroid's ability to absorb iodine. And without iodine, your thyroid can't function properly. That means slower metabolism, weight gain, fatigue, and brain fog, symptoms that many seniors mistake as just getting older. If you already have an underactive thyroid or are borderline, eating too much raw cabbage could be making things worse. Then there's digestion. Cabbage contains a natural sugar called raffinose, which ferments in your gut. Seniors often have slower digestion and reduced stomach acid, which means this sugar doesn't break down easily. The result? Gas, bloating, cramping, and that uncomfortable full feeling long after your meal. Even worse, these symptoms often go ignored. Many older adults eat raw cabbage in salads thinking they're making a healthy choice, when they could actually be triggering digestive discomfort or worsening thyroid imbalance. So what's the solution? Cook your cabbage. Light steaming or boiling helps reduce both goitrogens and hard-to-digest fibers. Fermenting cabbage, like in sauerkraut, also helps by introducing probiotics that boost gut health. Cabbage can still be part of your diet, but only when handled wisely. Don't let this harmless veggie quietly rob your energy and comfort. As we age, the choices we make around food become more than just about taste or habit. They become decisions that shape how we feel, how we move, and how we live. The vegetables we've grown up believing to be universally healthy may, surprisingly, carry hidden risks for those over 60. That doesn't mean they suddenly turn into poison. But it does mean our bodies handle them differently, and failing to recognize this shift can quietly compromise our health over time. What makes this conversation even more urgent is how subtle the symptoms can be: joint stiffness here, a little bloating there, unexplained fatigue or fogginess. Most seniors chalk it up to aging, never realizing that something as innocent as a bowl of peas or a plate of mushrooms might be contributing more than they think. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. And awareness is power. Because once you know which vegetables might be triggering inflammation, blood sugar spikes, or kidney strain, you gain the ability to make small but powerful changes. Cooking techniques, portion sizes, and smart food pairings can all help reduce risks while still letting you enjoy the foods you love. So, if you've noticed that certain meals leave you feeling more tired, more bloated, or more uncomfortable than they used to, don't ignore it. Listen to your body. Track your reactions. And take action, even if it means rethinking foods that were once your favorites. Now it's your turn. Have you ever felt strange after eating a healthy vegetable? Share your experience in the comments. It might just help someone else connect the dots in their own health journey. If this video gave you value, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss tips that could protect your health or someone you love. Stay strong. Stay informed. And keep making choices that let you thrive, at any age.